When you hear the word dinosaur, you probably imagine a towering beast, and you're not wrong. These ancient giants once ruled the earth like no other creatures in history until they vanished around 66 million years ago. Some were peaceful, but others were absolute monsters. Thanks to fossil discoveries, scientists have uncovered the truth about these prehistoric titans. And in today's video, we're counting down the 10 biggest and most dangerous dinosaurs to ever walk the planet. So if you're ready for a journey into Earth's wildest past, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Let's dive in. Argentinosaurus. If we talk about the largest dinosaur in history, the name Argentinosaurus comes first. When they were born, they weighed only 5 kilograms and were about 1.5 feet long. However, within just 40 years, their weight exceeded 75 tons and their length surpassed 130 feet. Despite their massive size, Argentinosaurus was not a violent creature. It's important to note that not all dinosaurs were as aggressive as portrayed in movies. Among the thousands of dinosaur species, some were peaceful, while others were extremely ferocious. Some dinosaurs hunted and ate others, whereas some were purely herbivores. Argentinosaurus belonged to the peaceful, plant-eating category. However, if their young were attacked, they would become aggressive and defend themselves in groups. The majority of their fossils have been discovered in Argentina, which is why they were named Argentinosaurus. But these gigantic creatures had a formidable enemy, Carcharodontosaurus. The Carcharodontosaurus was a deadly species of dinosaur, reaching up to 45 feet in length and weighing as much as 8,000 kilograms. These dinosaurs lived on Earth from 140 million years ago to around 72 million years ago. They were among the most fearsome dinosaurs of their time and could even rival the terrifying Spinosaurus. The first fossils of Carcharodontosaurus were discovered in Morocco in 1996, and about 90 million years ago, they were the dominant predators in that region. With 5-inch long teeth, they were among the deadliest killers of their era. Allosaurus. The Allosaurus was a massive dinosaur species that could live for up to 150 years. They were pure carnivores with incredibly sharp teeth. These dinosaurs were so fierce that they could even attack dinosaurs larger than themselves. They lived during the Jurassic period, meaning they roamed the Earth around 160 million years ago and became extinct about 90 million years ago. The Allosaurus could run at speeds of up to 55 kilometers per hour. Their front limbs were relatively short, which meant they always walked on 2 legs. They were about 33 feet, 10 meters long, and weighed around 2 tons. Fossils of Allosaurus were first discovered in 1866, and they were considered one of the most terrifying predators of their time. Maposaurus. The Maposaurus grew up to 43 feet long and weighed around 3,000 kilograms. They were highly aggressive predators that usually hunted in packs. Although smaller in size compared to Argentinosaurus, these dinosaurs were fierce carnivores that attacked even massive creatures. Despite being smaller, Mapusaurus had razor-sharp teeth, which they used to rip flesh from their victims. They would often leave their prey alive after injuring them, allowing the wounded dinosaur to recover so they could hunt it again in the future. These dinosaurs were among the most vicious predators of their time. Bruhathosaurus. The Bruhathosaurus was similar in size to the Argentinosaurus, but instead of living in Europe or America, they were native to the Indian subcontinent in Asia. They could grow up to 120 feet long, with an exceptionally long and thick neck. In terms of weight, these dinosaurs could exceed 200 tons. Like Argentinosaurus, they were herbivores and lived in groups, making it difficult for predators to attack them. However, when predators launched coordinated attacks, they would separate one from the herd and then target it. Utahraptor. Utahraptor is considered the cousin of Velociraptor. They looked similar, but were 3 times larger. They could grow between 8 to 22 feet long and weigh 300 kilograms to 1 ton. Many scientists believe they had feathers as well. Their claws were nearly 1 foot long, making them extremely dangerous. Despite their smaller size, they weren't afraid to fight even larger predators like T-Rex. Some researchers believe they could attack in groups and even take down T-Rex. This shows just how deadly and intelligent they were. Dinosaurs were fearsome, but here's a wild thought. Some creatures made even T-Rex look tame. We've got another countdown of animals scarier than dinosaurs that will make you rethink what terrifying means. Velociraptor. The Velociraptor was a small but extremely aggressive carnivorous dinosaur. They lived during the Cretaceous period, about 100 million years ago. According to scientists, some velociraptors even had feathers. An adult velociraptor could grow up to 2 meters long and 0.5 meters tall, weighing around 15 kilograms. They used their sharp teeth and large claws to hunt. Their fossils were first discovered in 1922 in the Mongolian desert. Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus was even larger than the famous T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus rex is known as one of the most terrifying dinosaurs in history history, but Giganotosaurus was slightly longer, growing up to 13 meters and weighed around 1.5 tons. Their heads were massive, but their brains were half the size of a T-Rex's brain. However, they had an incredible sense of smell, allowing them to detect the scent of blood from a great distance. If they caught the scent of a wounded prey, they would immediately move towards it and attack. They lived on Earth around 95 million years ago, and their favorite prey was Argentinosaurus and other giant dinosaurs. However, if these top 10 dinos thrilled you, just wait till you meet the other 90. Our ebook, Age of Dinosaurs, features 100 species, including some you've never even heard of: land, sea, and sky. Grab your copy and become the ultimate dino expert among your friends. Tyrannosaurus rex. Tyrannosaurus, or T-Rex, is the most well-known species among dinosaurs due to its massive size, predatory nature, and frequent appearances in movies. T-Rex was the most fearsome killer of its time, and very few creatures could escape from it. This is why it is often referred to as the king of the dinosaurs. T-Rex walked on its long legs and maintained its balance using its elongated head and tail. It could grow up to 13 meters, 42 feet, in length and weigh around 14,000 kilograms, 14 tons. These creatures ruled the Earth nearly 100 million years ago. T-Rex could run at a speed of 45 kilometers per hour, 28 miles per hour. Whether on land or in the air, any creature that came too close to a T-Rex had little chance of escape. However, calling T-Rex the most dangerous dinosaur would not be entirely accurate. Another terrifying dinosaur ruled the planet during that era, Spinosaurus. And now, I will tell you about them. Next, Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus was the most ferocious dinosaur of its time. According to scientists, it was the deadliest, most ruthless, and strongest dinosaur ever discovered. It could grow up to 52 feet long, making it larger than T-Rex. It weighed between 7,500 kilograms to 20 tons. A large, bony, sail-like structure ran along its back. Their fossils were first discovered in 2010 in Egypt. They lived about 100 million years ago. Although Spinosaurus was the strongest dinosaur, it still faced competition from Carcharodontosaurus and T-Rex. Who would win in a battle between T-Rex and Spinosaurus? Comment below and let us know if you'd like a dedicated video on this topic. However, in most cases, Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus fought over food. While Spinosaurus usually won these fights, they often suffered serious injuries as well. Spinosaurus primarily walked on two legs, but its front limbs were relatively large, allowing it to walk on all fours if necessary. They were semi-aquatic hunters, preying on both land animals and aquatic creatures, including fish. Because of its massive size, powerful muscles, and extreme aggression, Spinosaurus is one of the most feared and famous dinosaurs in history. Think dinosaurs are as scary as it gets? Watch 10 animals scarier than dinosaurs next. Those beasts will make even these dinos look mild. Love traveling back to the Jurassic with us? Subscribe for more. We explore the deadliest predators of every era, so jump on our time machine. New discoveries land every week. Thank you.